Hi everyone, Digga here, and today I'm taking a look at the second series of Pui Pui Molcar Korokoro Friends. I did a full unboxing of the first set of Korokoro Friends last year, and as soon as I saw they were doing a second set, I had to put in an instant pre-order, and they arrived in my January 2022 Ami order. If you're interested, I'll include a link below. If not, here they all are, surrounding this big white behemoth of a box. This is a full case of 12 different candy toys akin to what you'd find on store shelves. Just like the first series, there are 7 different Molcars to collect, along with 5 extra boxes. However, I do need to address the fact that this case was initially being advertised with an 8th Molcar, Postal Molcar. And for one reason or another, they decided to remove it from the assortment back in October 2021. They probably wanted to save it for a future set, which is understandable, but it's still a bit of a bummer to get an email from Ami saying that the case you ordered is going to be removing a new figure and putting in an extra duplicate. So yeah, no big deal. We still have an entire case of cute new Molcars to open up. I just wanted to document that to be thorough, and we can hope the Postal Molcar comes out in the future. Let's get started. Can you dig it? As usual, the Bandai candy toys come in these very basic boxes with a pull tab, basically just to get it to the store. You know, it's just white with the name of the product over and over, Pui Pui Molcar Korokoro Friends 2, the mandatory barcodes and whatnot, empty bottom, and of course, on the front, the actual pull tab itself. I still have yet to pull one of these properly on camera, so let me see if I can channel the spirit of Postal Molcar and do a successful unboxing. Push in. You grab the pull tab right here, and you start going. Gently. Oh, this is so smooth. Oh, I jinxed it. No problem. We still got a second try. Let's go as smooth as butter. It was worth the shot, am I right? Let's just tear the rest of this while we're here. Oh, this is embarrassing. Local man outsmarted by guinea pigs on wheels. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. We're still going. You can see the little Molcars starting to peek out of the box now. Sweet. Now we swap it around. And up we go. Now that we have the case opened up, let's do a quick rundown of all the Molcars in the box, left to right, front to back, and then we'll take a close look at all their boxes together. Starting off with DJ Molcar, looking very styling. Then we have the Onesan version potato. There's no way they weren't going to leave out a variant of potato for yet another wave. We have zombie Shiromo. This is so cool. And I can already see there's an extra behind it. Spoilers. We have armored Teddy. I freaking love armored Teddy. So cute. We have a duplicate zombie Shiromo. To the right, we have a shrimp Sushi Molcar. These designs are so much fun. Ooh, look who's in the back. We have the wedding Molcar. Very serene, very sweet, very pink. Mostly white, but, you know, those flowers, though. Then we have Treasure Hunter Molcar, one of my personal favorites alongside Armored Teddy. Very cool. And then the back of the box is mostly duplicates. We've got a DJ Molcar. We got a Potato Onesan. We've got Armored Teddy, and we've got Sushi Molcar Shrimp. Looks like everyone has a duplicate except for Treasure Hunter Molcar and Wedding Molcar, meaning that any one of these could have been Postal Molcar, my beloved. It's fine. I'm coping. Let's remove the duplicates and look at the box designs. I always love how vibrant and colorful Bandai's candy toy packaging is, and the Korokoro Friends series never disappoints. It's definitely very eye-catching for sure. On the back of each box, you have a full lineup of all the figures, including a nice pastel background with stripes. Really accentuates the playfulness of the packaging. Is that too fancy? The sides of the boxes have the usual warnings, labels, logos, but most importantly, really tiny renders of the Molcars across the top. They also slap a couple pairings on the other side with the gum nutritional information and the website. And on the top, you have the name of the character and their number in the lineup, along with their render, and 2 friends surrounding them. This packaging is really cute. Honestly, you could just display it behind the figures if you wanted. That's what I've done before. And speaking of the figures, it's time to open these up. Let's go. First up, we have the Potato Onesan version. This is the one from the party where basically the owner got tired and Potato brought the owner back home and decided to call the other Molcars for a party. Oh, they actually have the figure on top. I didn't expect that. I was gonna go into this whole monologue about, I don't know if the Onesan is actually up there or not. Ooh. Elephant in the room here. It looks like Potato does indeed have a giant scar right here. Maybe from eating a bag of potato chips and trying to run away too fast when the owner woke up during the party. It's fine. Other than that, it's basically the same exact figure as the original release, except it does have a peekaboo. Potato's owner on top with a blanket or a futon of some kind. I don't remember. All I remember from the episode is that she ends up being taken for quite a ride during the party. Looking closely at this little figure, it's actually pretty well done. I can see there's proper linings for the shirt, and you can see that the facial features are there, even though technically in the Molcar universe, humans don't really have faces. So it's interesting to see that that's included. And then just a little bit off to the side, you'll see that she's connected by the backside of her hair, which she does have in the show as well. So all in all, it's pretty nice. I'll just bring in that scar. I'll bring in the other potato in a second. I just wanted to show off one of the main features that I discovered live while I was filming the first unboxing. These are squishy. They have a little part on the bottom for allowing air inside, and you can just give them a nice squeeze. Oh, there's actually a little bit of a lemon drop here too or something. Wow. Potato, what have you been doing? That was quite the party you had. Jeez. So yeah, they're just cute, really fun, squishy, and let me go grab Potato really quick. Here they are side by side, and I'm actually noticing a few small differences besides the obvious scar. Don't worry about it. It looks like the front seems a little bit more bumpy, I guess. But it does seem like the paint applications and the coloring is, for the most part, exactly the same. Slightly darker, I guess, on the first Potato. And obviously, there's no owner on the top who's sleeping during the party. But, it's all the same. Kind of looks like the pinks are a little different, but, maybe that's just the camera. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. And there's different numberings on the bottom. I'm sure someone's cataloging that. Let's send these off and move on. Well, one of them left at least. And of course, because these are candy toy releases, each one comes with a little bit of candy or some kind of gum. Usually it's a ramune flavor. Nothing too fancy, but it's a nice little freebie and it's supposed to entice kids to buy them. You already know this. I don't have to explain it. Or if you don't, now you do. Next up is Zombie Shiromo with a little key on the front. I remember this being a pretty fun episode, the little zombie invasion that had the armored teddy in it as well. I thought it was pretty cool. Oh, the coloring on this is so nice. Oh my gosh. I haven't seen the show in, since it came out, so some details might be fuzzy. I apologize in advance, but let's take a look at Zombie Shiromo here. Brains. Ooh, this is some pretty premium coloring here. There's like a pearlescent coloring to the eyes. You got the sort of green bean colored boils around, and it's oozing the pink blood. And some warts. Ugh, this is great. There's some very just chunky pouring going on here. I like this a lot. Ooh, those eyes. I didn't even know the eyes are gonna be sort of luminescent in a way. Other than that, it's pretty much the standard Molcar mold. All of them are. It does have the open mouth like the original Shiromo, who I'll grab in a second. And of course... Wait a minute. Wait, this one actually squeaks? Hold the phone. Are you telling me that some of these have actual squeaking in them? Is that unique to Zombie Shiromo? Are they all supposed to have squeaking? Why is my mind being blown live while I record these Korokoro Friends unboxings? I'm learning new things as I'm doing this on the fly. Okay, so apparently Zombie Shiromo has an actual squeaker. What the heck is going on? I'm gonna go grab the regular Shiromo before I lose my mind. After regaining my composure, here are the Shiromos together. You'll see that the Zombie Shiromo does have all of this new stuff, the boils and the melty, icky, gooey brain juice, whatever. It's got pink wheels now instead of the green. And, of course, all of the different bumps around it. I don't even want to know what's going on there. But, it's a zombie. What are you supposed to say? And the different serial numbers, just for good measure. Original Shiromo, no squeaky. Zombie Shiromo. It's like a freaking dog toy. Number 3 is DJ Molcar. It's that ruffian that was blocking the way at the first episode. He was doing all sorts of crazy tricks, going nuts. He blocked an ambulance. Can you believe it? And yet I still love his design and color and figure. Pretty cool. Ugh, so chunky. So we technically finally have our first new Molcar of the set. We have DJ Molcar in the house with the big speakers on the back in navy blue. Actually, kind of Soundwave colors with the brighter yellow there too, and some pink infusions. Really liking this coloring a lot. You got the blue wheels, of course. You have the purple body with the pink windows. Got a little racing stripe on the side. Which you can actually, it's hard to tell with the shadows, but this is a full-on bolt that goes into the back. Eat your heart out, Lightning McQueen. And we have to, of course, mention the very nice headphones here, almost like a Splatoon design, really. Little blue nose. And let's take a look and see if this little DJ can squeak it out. The answer is no. So did they really just do that for Zombie Shiromo? I don't really know, but that's pretty sweet. I mean, like, it's a pretty high quality design regardless. Oh, look at that breakdancing. Go DJ. Go DJ. What am I doing? Go DJ. We have fun with our toys here. Next up, we have the Treasure Hunter Molcar. As I said earlier, I love this little dude a lot. Very, very fun design. Oh, with the big bright coloring. Okay. I seriously can't like finish my initial thought before I start opening these. I can't focus on it when there's something so shiny in the way. Treasure Hunter Molcar is, of course, from the car wash episode where they had to trick him into going to take a bath with some fake mission of getting the golden carrot, which seems to have very proudly grabbed here with a nice sort of premium gold coloring. I'm used to seeing the mouths be either open or closed, so it's really cute to have this one chowing down on something. We have to, of course, talk about, well, before we even get to the cowboy hat, look at this hair. Look at this metallic, sort of like coral-colored flowing locks we got here. Very fancy. And, of course, a gold tire. Ooh, that's pretty sweet. There's like 5 different points on the figure that I want to talk about, and each one more bright than the other. So let's focus on the cowboy hat. Yeehaw, partner. We got a nice little star up here with some brown rimming, and going into the back, there is a bit of a tie. I don't know the term for that either. Fake cowboy fan. Not really a cowboy fan. I don't know. But the hat does have these sort of ruffles and ridges and almost like a texture to it. I think it's rubbery. Pretty neat. Treasure Hunter Molcar himself does have a sort of basic brown coloring with the usual window colors that are covered up by the hair. So distracting. It's so bright. All I can see is the shininess of this figure. It's ridiculous. And the bottom and the wheels do have a cool tan color. Squeak check. Nope. But you do get like a sort of funny bouncy effect from these, which is really fun. At last, the hunt for the Golden Stormtrooper is finally over. Nice job, Treasure Hunter Molcar. Nobody tell him it's fake. Our 5th one is Wedding Molcar, who I will admit I have forgotten the wedding episode. I apologize. But it's a very cute pink Molcar, so it's kind of hard to go wrong either way. I'm sure I'll remember as soon as I finish recording this, like the exact second, I'll be like, oh yeah, the wedding episode. That's the one where they had a wedding. What a surprise. Either way, it's a super cute design. I love the way that she came out. She's got like a sort of egg white coloring with the usual pink, but this pink feels slightly lighter. That might just be my brain talking. But the flower arrangement is very cute. You have the sort of green, almost like the leaves. I can't tell if it's leaves or banding, you know, because you got to get it to stick on somehow. With the different color roses, you got blue and pink, or at least I think that's blue. It's kind of like, don't know how it's appearing on camera right now, but it's kind of like a grayish blue. And then the brown ears to kind of set off the different colors here. And on the back, you have this really nice sort of flower wreath. You have 3 pink roses, 2 blues, and a white. Or maybe they're all blue? Yeah, I think they're all blue. That's just the combination of my camera, the lighting, all that stuff that you don't need to worry about. But this is very cute. And she does have a big pink nose, a little bit of a beauty mark. I know that's... Oh, well, I mean, I don't think you're supposed to wipe someone's beauty mark off. It's fine. No squeaking, but that's okay. Very precious. The closest flower thing I had nearby was the Dodowo Lotus Root Fox, so they can hang out and chill together. Our second to last figure is Armored Teddy. I love this design so much. It was also during the Zombie Hunter episode. Basically, they slapped a big old, what's the term? Like a spiky grill on the front and a big machine gun on top of Teddy's head. And it looks like there's a big exhaust port in the back as well. This is so cool. My gosh. Better watch out, zombies. Teddy's coming for you. It's not a very threatening name, is it? Anyway, here's the Teddy figure. It's basically the same as the last, except for a bunch of new improvements. So it's not really the same. You have the big spiky grill front up here. All these are in sort of a chocolatey color, which is pretty nice. These actual sort of spikes, they're, of course, rubbery. They don't want kids to poke themselves, cause any sort of harm. Then you have the Gatling gun on the top. It's actually... it's pretty hollow. It's part of the entire body, obviously, so these parts are going to be rubbery and soft, but they look dangerous. And then on the back, we have the sort of exhaust ports with some nice molding here, too. I don't want to gloss over the really cool details on the machine gun, too, with the barrel and all of the other different sculpting going around it. It's pretty nicely done for a really tiny figure. Let me just go grab the other Teddy really quick. Teddy. The cooler Teddy. So you'll see these actually do have a bit of a difference in coloring. The new Armored Teddy has a lighter body with sort of a more caramel brown coloring than the mahogany from the original. It looks like the reds are pretty much the same. No, actually slightly darker, I would say. Interesting. The rest of it, exactly what you'd expect from Teddy, except with a machine gun and a spike rammer and exhaust. And on the bottom, oh, peekaboo! Hello there, little mouth. I did not even bother looking on the bottom. Very professional. And of course, squeak test. No squeak. All right. You can almost like flip the original Teddy, like whoomp, like Fast and Furious. Bam! Zombie hunted. Oh, sick flip. Last but not least, we have the Sushi Molcar shrimp variant. I believe this is from the episode where they were trying to find, like, shade or something. They ran through a restaurant at some point. Maybe they did do that several times. I don't remember. I just know that I really like this really fun design, and it was part of some restaurant scene somewhere. Gah. It's a tough one. Your premium sushi has arrived. Okay, it doesn't actually come with a cool ceramic plate. That is from the P-Drum Supermarket Drummy Buddy over here. I'm just going to go ahead and move that really quick. False expectations. Shrimp Sushi Molcar has some really nice puffy white texturing to kind of replicate the feel of holding a piece of sushi, which is very nice. All the other Molcars are kind of a bit ruffly, if that's the term to use, but this one has that texture captured down to a T, and of course it has a giant shrimp on top. I'm actually really hungry looking at this. Oh, geez. It has a nice chocolate brown wheels and sort of like a light burgundy. Is that the color? I'm running out of like cool creamy brown colors to use for synonyms. I need to get better at that. On the bottom, you have all the usual stuff. The brown wheels spinning. I'm trying to distract myself from this very plump-looking, very tasty shrimp. I'm sorry. It's looking... Oh, I'm so hungry right now. Let's move on. No squeak. Bringing in Choco from the first set really quickly just to show you that big ricey texture comparison, how regular Molcar is relatively flat, and the Shrimp Sushi Molcar has an abundance of bumpiness, and it really does simulate that rice texture very nicely. And of course, there's a big puffy piece of shrimp on top. I'm so hungry. So I'm wondering maybe if they're going to probably put out some more of these Sushi Molcars. Seems like it'd be pretty easy to do. Just have a nice big plate full of them. That'd be pretty fun. All right, and that was Series 2 of the Pui Pui Molcar Korokoro Friends. Very soft, very squishy, very fun. I gotta say, the second series is a pretty big improvement quality-wise. We got like metallic coloring and gold and newer textures and unique designs, especially the DJ Molcar. And of course, I have my two personal favorites, Armored Teddy and the Treasure Hunter Molcar. The biggest surprise for me was finding out that Zombie Shiromo actually has a squeaker in it. Which is strange, right? I mean, like, the rest of these don't have squeakers, so why specifically Zombie Shiromo? Is it a reference to the episode? Will we ever find out? Probably not. Wedding Molcar and Sushi Shrimp Molcar are also very cute, and it's really nice to be able to get more distinct characters. There hasn't been confirmation of a third set of Korokoro Friends as of this recording, but I'm certain that Bandai would be more than happy to keep pumping these out, especially because they're selling out, and there's so many different characters they could do, like the Doc Brown Molcar that travels through time, the Molcar that becomes a magical girl, and of course, Postal Molcar, who should have been in this set. I'm not salty, you're salty. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.